A thought where you're swinging with conviction and authority and your goal is a contact out the middle of the club. It's over too quick. I want you to be satisfied with the strike. If you've made a good backswing where you've created the load, there is an element of gravity and just the natural unwinding that will send the club down into a position where you'll get ball ground. The ball is on the ground. We've set ourselves at an angle to load up, loading up the power against gravity to a point that if we held it at the top, we can't really for a second or two before we want to come down. We want to unwind and hit. I want the downswing to be a commit to the strike. Let everything happen. It's over just too quickly to have much of a swing thought other than clearing and committing to the strike. We can't worry about the elbows, we can't worry about arms, we can't worry about creating lag, we can't worry about these little fluffy things, all right? A lot of that is a reaction from something else. Now, from my earlier videos, and I talk about how the club shallows from the downswing starting with a turning left side. That shallows the swing if you stay behind it. The turning creates lag. You don't want to have made a backswing with no wind, no opposing force. The right knee and instep is what you turn into. You've done my turn drills, you understand the feeling. So you're loaded up. You do a backswing and then try and hold it there. You can't. You want to come down to the left, down to the ground. So we can't fill the downswing with too many thoughts. It has to be a committal thought. A thought where you're swinging with conviction and authority and your goal is a contact out the middle of the club. It's over too quick. I want you to be satisfied with the strike. If you've made a good backswing where you've created the load, there is an element of gravity and just the natural unwinding that will send the club down into a position where you'll get ball ground. You're too much of a sweeper, you feel like you lack the trapped, you lack the compression on a ball turf strike. It's a picking strike. So I want you to do this drill. So where the ground is rough and you can take a couple of divots, all right? So on the practice ground, I'd rather you do this on grass rather than a mat. Find a bit of rough ground. I want you to make a good setup, make a good turn and hold it at the top. Just so you appreciate the coil you've made and the fact that it's difficult to hold yourself there before you start losing this wind up. Now your goal when you do these practice swings is committing to the ground contact. There's no ball there. I want you to go up to the top and hold it and strike the ground with your thought of unwinding. But I want you to stop here. I want you to commit to the ground with authority, but imagine there's a tree branch right here in your follow through. So you're going up to the stop and holding it, feeling that load, turn the left hip, stop. I want you to do 2 or 3 of these, up to the top, till you can't hold it, clear, down, stopping. Feel yourself turning through. Again, you're through a familiar position of mine, the plumb bob. What this is doing is simplifying your thought in just a committing to the ball, committing to the strike. You're creating this blueprint feeling with no ball pressure. You're feeling the unwind. You're keeping the angles because you're holding the follow through short and making ground contact. This becomes your downswing thought. You're loading, but you're not going to have that pause here in a minute. You'll be able to commit straight down and through. You can't think of the fluff. Like I said, as you turn through, you shallow. The elbow comes to the side. These things fix themselves. Keep it very simple. Create a good backswing load in order to commit down to the ball turf strike. Hope this helps. Leave comments. Thumbs up if you liked. Subscribe if you haven't. See you soon.